Vegans use a lot of doublespeak, which is something used by psychopaths to get what they want and manipulate the narrative and be, well, generally bossy assholes.
Have you ever known someone who is extremely critical of someone else or something? Do you leave the conversation thinking, wow, could they be any more hypocritical and entitled? You most likely dealt with self-projection. Projection is a defense mechanism. Projection involves projecting undesirable feelings or emotions onto someone else, rather than just admitting to or dealing with those emotions. Daphne is a conspiracy theorist. She thinks the earth is flat, HIV is a hoax, and doesn't believe forests exist. I live in California, home of the redwood trees. She may be able to fool the people in her trailer park or those living in their mother's basements, but not me. I mean, seriously, what are Daphne and her subscribers smoking? Daphne has problems with kidney stones. So she's under the impression that all plants will kill you and vegans have some sort of malicious New World Order agenda.
The year 2020 might bring perfect vision for some of us. This is what is known as the apocalypse, but it won't come in the form that you've seen on TV. It will come in the form of having to relearn everything you thought you once knew.
Thanks for the warning, Daphne.
Understand the art of war. Or they would know that they are being infiltrated, mind-controlled, and defeated.
Bacon is good and water is bad.
The truth is that kidney stones are genetic. It is actually advised to drink plenty of water to help flush out the kidneys. It is also recommended to reduce your salt and animal protein intake. Instead of recognizing her problems are genetic, she wages war against the vegans. Daphne is the very definition of projection. She is much more manipulative than the people she accuses. Common manipulation techniques include lying. They may exaggerate to make something seem what it's really not. This is so that you question your own ability to remember the facts and to lean towards trusting what the manipulator is saying even when it's a lie.
So, vegans, please tell me, where are these magical, lectin-free, phytate-free, non-goitrogenic, oxalic acid-free, non-nightshade, mystical unicorn veggies?
Manipulators will also pretend to want help. Manipulators and control freaks actually like to pretend to be helpful, even though that is not really their motivation.
I want to go vegan again, but the vegans won't tell me how to do it properly.
Daphne clearly has no accountability. Manipulators will always blame others for their misdeeds, bad behavior, or misfortune.
That veganism almost killed me. That veganism failed my organs. That I almost died. That I got kidney stones. That I got goiters. That I got problems. That I had a zinc deficiency. All they say is that you were eating the wrong vegetables, Daphne.
Doublespeak. The conversation will be mixed with ambiguous and confusing language that, together, when it all adds up, doesn't make any logical sense. Many times it's a lot of words with no meaning or substance.
Whole food plant-based, huh? Go ahead. Line right up. Please, tell me. I want to hear it from every vegan who wants to tell me. How do you eat a whole avocado? How do you eat a whole watermelon? You know, the peel that gives you the shits. How about a whole coconut? What about a whole butternut squash? A whole pineapple? You know, the big fucking top of it and everything. How about a spiky durian, you whole food idiots? How about a whole ear of corn? Go on, I'll wait.
Daphne is known for loving bacon, a highly processed meat. You may be heartless and not care about their suffering, but a pig is the dirtiest animal you can possibly eat. They're considered the garbage and waste eliminators on the farm, often eating literally anything they can find. This includes not only bugs, insects, and whatever leftover scraps are laying around, but they also eat their own feces, as well as dead carcasses of sick animals, including their own young. Another issue with a pig is that they have very few functional sweat glands and can barely sweat at all. Sweat glands are a tool the body uses to get rid of toxins. This leaves more toxins in the pig's body. When you consume pork meat, you too get all those toxins that weren't eliminated from the pig. 1 out of 10 store-bought pig livers tested positive for hepatitis E. Consuming 50 grams of processed meat every day increases your risk of colorectal cancer. 97% of pigs in the US are raised on factory farms. So there goes your organic free-range excuse. Pigs are fed a steady diet of harmful drugs to keep them breathing as producers force them to become fatter and fatter. Pigs are now becoming more resistant to these antibiotics. Daphne not only pays for these pigs to suffer, but she will sell it right back to you. Daphne is clearly the one here with an agenda.
Gorgeous molded bar of solid lotion rather than a slick feeling pork smelling dollop of lard. You'll need the following
Selling you toxic products so you can remain as delusional and quote-unquote ageless as Countess Bathory. Daphne tells you conspiracy theories. I'll tell you facts. She will show you Google images. I'll show you research. I am more than happy to share my information, but Daphne will brush you off and tell you to, quote unquote, do your homework. And that's because Daphne doesn't know jack fucking shit.